We're grinding it out. We're on the floor. We're at ICAST. My voice is going. We've done so many videos, and I'm not kidding either. We're looking for everything new that was made in the fishing industry and is going to be coming out right now. A lot of stuff was just unembargoed the other day. In other words, you couldn't see pictures of what's going on here at ICAST, and now we're here to bring it to you. The entire TackleDirect team is out looking for new products. I'm over at the Okuma booth. Got some really interesting developments for you. Stick with us. Hey, we're here with John Bretza. He's the director of new product development for Okuma reels, and there have been some very interesting developments in the Makaira line. So let's talk about them.
The Makaira is our flagship product range right now. It's a range of 2-speed machined aluminum reels. And what we've done is we really went to all the top guides that we could find around the country, around the world. They're field tested for over 2.5 years. Tremendous amount of testing. But then we also went to some of the top experts in the industry, such as Cal Sheets, which a lot of offshore anglers know. He's known as one of the best reel tinkers in the industry to really help us out and fine-tune these reels. So what we have is we have a machined aluminum reel with some of the best anodizing out there in the market, so your reel's as durable as possible. Type 2 and Type 3 anodizing, which is the deepest penetration you can get on aluminum components. But what really makes this reel our flagship is the internal construction components. We start with helical cut gears. Helical cut gears are gears that are cut at an angle. Most gears, all the 2-speeds out there in the market, are straight cut gears, so the teeth are pointed straight up, so they mesh, they've got a harder meshing surface. Helical cut gears mesh, they've got much smoother meshing, so it's very smooth. So the first thing you notice when you crank the reel, what do you notice?
Yeah, it's poetry.
Completely silent. I always like to equate it to a luxury vehicle. You know, it's very quiet, very smooth. But what you get is you get more torque, more pulling power out of those gears. And the reason why is that the gear length is longer. So you actually have more tooth meshing between the main gear and pinion gear. So that's what, like, really the heart and soul is the drive gear system. Right. One of the other keys to this reel that sets it apart from all the other reels in the market is the drag system. You have a DFD, or patented dual force drag system, which is mounted on the right side of the spool. So you have dual surfaces pushing from both directions. So one common problem with lever drags, when you put real high drag pressure, you move the lever up, what happens? It gets hard to turn or hard to push the lever up. Well, what that does is by going both directions, you balance out that drag pressure. But to take it a step further, we designed a custom-made thrust bearing that's about that big in diameter. Really? Tremendous. And what a thrust bearing does, it absorbs side load pressure. So anything that's not absorbed in that actual drag washer system, it's absorbed by the thrust bearing. So you can fish tremendous amounts of drags. If you look at our 80 up at full, 100 pounds of drag pressure. Right. Remarkable. We've been catching bluefin up over 1,000 pounds on that reel.
But still, when you're cranking with it, even at the higher drag pressures, there's a reduction in the torque and twist on the reel, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Another key feature that you'll find in all the Makaira is you'll see the offset handle, the T-bar handle, one of the #1 selling aftermarket handle knobs in the industry. It's got an 18-degree offset, and what that does is it pushes your elbow out a little bit, creates blood flow when you're fighting a fish. Say you're on a fish an hour, 2 hours into the battle. What it does is it reduces the amount of lactic acid buildup, so you still retain a lot of power while you're cranking. So with the Makaira range, we start from an 8 size. We do an 8, 10, and 15 size. We just added a brand new 16, which we're holding right here, in both the gold and the Super Tune Special Edition. Then we do a 20, a 30, 50, 50 wide, and as well as an 80 wide. And a little top secret, we'll be having a 130 coming out in the near future.
Wow.
But you will see we got both the gold and the Gunsmoke. So this year, what we've introduced here at ICAST is we've doubled the number of introductions offered by Okuma. So we have what we call our TDC, or tournament drag cam system. And what that does is it replaces underneath your preset. All you do is unscrew this out, pop in the new drag cam, screw it down, and what it does is it totally recalibrates the drag system. The standard reels are ramped up with extremely high-end drag pressure. So if you're going to fish yellowfin tuna, the big bluefin tuna in the Northeast, target big blue marlin, or something big like an amberjack that pulls hard, you're going to want that steep drag curve so you can maximize drag output. If you're going to be fishing, say, sailfish, kingfish, IGFA line classes, you want to change to the tournament drag cam, which will be shipped from the factory if you order one with a TDC function. And like I said, that recalibrates the reel so you have a lower high-end drag setting, but the drag curve will be very gradual. It won't ramp up real quickly, so you're not going to break off if you're fishing line class. For example, on this reel, so maybe a size 16, you're going to be fishing 15, 20-pound line.
Right.
You're not going to break off, but the guys in Southern California with a regular cam, they're going to pack on 80 to 100-pound line on this reel.
Exactly.
But just a quick little overview, you know, the Makaira is packed full of all kinds of features. We produced a 27-page catalog all on the different technologies. So if you want more input on this reel, more features, feel free to contact us at Okuma or
naturally, you
TackleDirect.
talk to the guys at TackleDirect. We got our product specialists in the back there that can answer any of the questions you have on the Makaira line or anything else inside the Okuma line, or on any of the new products that you've seen over the course of the last couple of days here at ICAST. John?
And one last thing, Ed.
Sure.
All the Makairas, unprecedented in the industry, backed by a 5-year warranty.
Really?
All the other 2-speeds on the market, what do you hear? 1-year warranty.
Huge.
5-year warranty on all Makairas.
Huge, huge. Thanks very much. We appreciate it. Great information on these new reels. Well, on the reels and the new additions to the line as well. We really appreciate that. We're back out on the showroom floor looking for more new products, more new innovations. The entire TackleDirect team is here in Las Vegas. Stay with us.